It represents hate. It represents racism. It represents classism. It represents misogyny.
I'm here to support the cause to take this statue down, get it out of Pueblo, put it somewhere in a museum, put it somewhere other than here in this main street. I wish that the books would tell the true story about Mr. Columbus.
We learned Columbus like everybody else did in school. 1492, sailed the ocean blue. My family had always taught us how to do our own research on Columbus. Born and raised in Pueblo, we live down the street, maybe about half a mile from here, so it's our neighborhood. I've known this to be here my whole life. It's been up here for 100 years. My mom and several others started the 1992 protest against Columbus on the 500-year anniversary.
Rita Martinez was an organizer and activist here in Pueblo for more than 40 years.
All these people right here, this is who Rita was, right here. Everybody that came out today, this is Rita. She was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We all miss her.
Rita Martinez gave her all so that she could peacefully, constructively bring about a change that would work for the entire community. Rita was able to score many important victories.
What used to be the state's recognition of Columbus Day, that day is no longer recognized as a state holiday. Rita never imagined she would see that in her lifetime. And I think that that's a direct result of continuing to do the work and understand those fractures and understand the need to heal those and the need to take action and show up as a means of healing some of those fractures. She taught us, and she herself worked to make sure that she was improving situations for folks in the future.
So there is no more Columbus Day. Now it's just the Columbus statue, and we're here until it comes down.
Ever since I learned about the history of Columbus, I wanted to be able to take a stand and make sure that people know it and educate people about the reasons why statues like this shouldn't exist. Columbus is an individual that really affects a lot of different communities in terms of the genocide that he was involved in and he started here in this continent, but also the slave trade that he initiated as well. I'm a Chicano, I'm a native, I'm an indigenous person, and so this affects me directly. The people at the time even understood he was a horrible person. Even at the state level, they passed legislation to get rid of Columbus Day. And so at this point, you're behind everybody else. Like, just take it down. It's not that hard.
Columbus, Ohio, was named after Columbus, has taken theirs down. And this is bigger than just a Pueblo thing. This is bigger than a Colorado thing.
This anti-Columbus, anti-white supremacy protest is the most important protest taking place in the world right now, because white supremacy is a scourge everywhere in the world. Everything about the man, everything he represents, everything he stood for, everything he did is the worst that humanity can embody. He was a thief, he was a rapist, he was a robber, he was a slaver. And so for him to be celebrated anywhere is a slur against human decency everywhere.
We want it to be peaceful, and we want it to be respectful and not have something to stain our community.
I think it's important for us to speak up and push the conversation so we are able to progress as a society. I think that's super important for truth and reconciliation.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo